the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Shed. Dick wide open. And again, Toronto no luck. Left side, Miller. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Albuquerque. He took... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Trae Young. Sanders is out there with Dawkins. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Miller in at the small forward. Pocket two. Mobo can't hit. Albuquerque leading by 23. Here's Thompson. Got a hand on it.
Great effort on D, protecting the rim, making a statement.
Sanders with the steal. Pass to Thompson. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Klay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is golden.
Watson the pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thompson with the bucket.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
To the middle. And it's blocked.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Count that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
All new players now for Albuquerque. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He is a high percentage shooter from inside.
Bowen, good.
That's hard to guard. Great job taking initiative on that offensive possession.
And Durant comes to help. Here's Barnes. Connects on the 17-footer.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Pass to Walter. Lillard comes with the double team.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Quickley's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Cassell kicks to KD. The three. Offensive rebound. Adams the pass to Lillard. From downtown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Pass to Pirtle. Quickly with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Inside. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And he's good on the three ball.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Walter. In the corner, it's Ingram. Launches a three. Rebound by Albuquerque.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Here's Cassell. Outside Durant. Shoots the three. Bowen. Good. Bowen's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to Barnes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Raptors making a switch here.
Substitution for your home team. R.J. Barrett.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Cassell. And a miss there on the triple. A 3 from Quickly. The shot misses. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cassell's got 6 points. And so it's Albuquerque with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they drink, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
An amazing stunt from your Pocket by Arena Entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Dick passes to Barrett. And the dunk by Dick.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that. Straight to the basket.
Quickly with it. Now defended by Adams. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys. In perfect position.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pirtle's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Lillard outside. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Pirtle. The rebound by Steven Adams. Jacks up a 3. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Barnes finds Pirtle. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice movement of the rock there.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Here's Lillard. Boom. Pass to Adams to the right side. Second shot opportunity, and again it's Albuquerque.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And here is Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
And so here's Albuquerque. Durant for three. They get it back. Pass to Cassell. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Cassell's got 12 points in the game.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Pirtle, that's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths is offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Cassell gets to Durant. Hot balls, great assist by Sam Cassell. Cassell's got 5 assists in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Adams sends it back.
That's a demoralizing block if you're on offense. He just demolished that shot.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Dawkins checked in for Steven Adams. Sanders comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Lillard. Young is subbed in for Cassell. Barnes can't get it to go. And Albuquerque with the possession. And here's Young from the arc. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Barrett kicks to Quickly. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Young for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 23.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, he's stuck on automatic. Buckets in bunches.
Pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. Now Barnes. Releases. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for your home team, Mobo. Okay.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Albuquerque able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Sanders is out there with Miller. And it's Young, and it's Dawkins, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Dick. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Gutsy play against that foul, managing to grab the N1 opportunity.
Walter, he's checked in for Dick. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Miller, no up.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Excellent pass. You love seeing the unselfishness.
Thompson for the triple. The basket good off the assist from Young.
For 3.
Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Thompson's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Thompson comes with the double team. With the shot. Mobo can't hit.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what Barnes brings to the table. Scotty is a point forward with a great feel for the game.
Here's Shed, defended by Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And they'll get another chance. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Mobo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And that one drops for him.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Sanders with the double team. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. Rebound by Albuquerque. Sanders has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson outside. Sinks the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And the rejection by Sanders.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Durant's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, Jakob is on a roll offensively. The defense needs to double their efforts to slow down this big man. Might want to send a double.
KD on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Young.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
A deep three from Thompson. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Miller outside. Nice D from Barrett.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
That's a smart play. Gets into the defender and gets the foul.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Faster quickly. Back to Barrett. Now Dick. He tries for three. Miller grabs the miss. Durant for three. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joining me courtside tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Sanders is out there with Dawkins. Then it's Miller. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Young's shot is good.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Dawkins. And it's Towns penetrating. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Sanders passes to Thompson. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
I don't think anyone has ever gotten it off quicker than Klay Thompson.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Fires the 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Sanders. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Towns. Another miss by Towns.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
That one goes. Count it.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 6. Thompson's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Bridges outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's good.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Albuquerque leading by 6. There's Miller with the 3. This one for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, that was a smart feed, setting up for the 3.
Here's Brunson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so here's Albuquerque. And Sanders with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Sanders has got his second bucket.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. New York trails by 12. Bridges outside. Sanders against Hart. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Young. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson kicks to Towns. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
Towns has one of the best 3-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Miller, that's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
So for the Knicks, Clarkson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The shot. Cassell gets the bucket.
And Cassell, just a great sense for when to pull up. A high IQ guy with a smooth shot off the dribble.
Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns. Albuquerque leading by 13. Here's Cassell. Drills it from outside. Cassell's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Durant. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Over in the corner, McBride. The 15-footer. And that one comes up a bit short. Got it off in time. And the last shot before. For the buzzer is off. And so it's Albuquerque in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
we've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And how about all of these offensive rebounds they've been getting to? Just remarkable energy and persistence. It's just flat out outworking your opponent.
We've got Miles McBride. Robinson is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Dadier in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Yabusele is screen on Lillard. Clarkson passes to Yabusele. No good on the 3.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Robinson passes to McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Timeout.
Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Knicks making a switch here. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. That free throw missing. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Albuquerque leading by 22. Here's Lillard with the drive.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And it's Brunson missing. And Albuquerque with the possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. From deep three-point land. They get it again. Lillard from outside drops in the tray. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by Albuquerque. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant for 3. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Back to McBride. Bridges outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. Tries again. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. And Albuquerque with the possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And Adams kicks to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Bowen.
2 minutes.
It's good from long range. Bowen's got a pair of triples in the second now for Albuquerque.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Here is Robinson. To the left side wing. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Robinson. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Count that one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And Adams sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride. Albuquerque making some changes. Dawkins checked in for Adams. Sanders comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brandon Miller in for Bowen.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Waiting ball.
29 seconds left now here in the second. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Towns. Brunson against Cassell. Brunson outside. The 10-footer connects. The jumper drops. Brunson's got 6 points.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Albuquerque out in front, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Sanders. Cassell is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Dawkins, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for Albuquerque. Klay Thompson comes in for Lillard. Young is subbed in for Cassell. Towns down low, and he's covered by Dawkins. And the shot is good.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Thompson outside. Captain coming off the assist from Young.
3-point goal.
Young's got 3 assists in the game. Hart outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 6 to shoot. Young against Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Albuquerque with the possession. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Back to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
Out to Miller. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Count it. Miller's got 13 points.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And the dunk by Towns.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Shots good by Miller.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. Rebound by Albuquerque. Dawkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson passes to Dawkins. Now Sanders fires for 3. Bridges with the board. Anunoby against Sanders. Towns for 3. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Sanders.
And that's Klay Thompson making it look easy because of that high basketball IQ.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. And he's covered by Dawkins. Offensive rebound. Thompson dishes to Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And Albuquerque also making a change. Durant's checked in for Sanders. Miller with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 19 points from... Brandon Miller. In the corner, it's Robinson. Clarkson on the wing. Over Miller. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Albuquerque. He comes... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Clarkson. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Brunson draws the double. Here's Clarkson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Young. And it falls over the rim and in.
And he is one of the most prolific jump shooters in this league, in large part to that quick release that Trae Young gives you.
Yabusele setting a screen for Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Miller against Clarkson. And that one is good. And that's 21 points from Brandon Miller.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And Albuquerque with the possession. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The 3 from KD. Dawkins kicks to Young. Stolen by Brunson. Over Young. New York, no good that time either. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, Trae Young can get work done inside as well.
Now the Knicks with it. Out left to the wing. Looking to get it going, and it's laid in by Brunson. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 assists. Hits the three-point bomb. Dawkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Buries it down low.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. KD with the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And it goes down 2 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Miller. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. Paxson coming off the assist from KD.
Wow, he's just as lethal as he has ever been in this league. Thompson's accuracy is top shelf.
Clarkson, and that one, good.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Dawkins. Not really his range, and it's off target. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Knicks. Robinson up top. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Clarkson against Miller. Clarkson outside. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. A look at the 76ers starting group. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Oubre. And it's George in at the 3. And for Albuquerque, they've got Trae Young. Brandon Miller out there with Sanders. And it's Dawkins. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Young against Maxey. Oubre outside. Here's Embiid. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Miller. And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Maxey looking it over. Puts it up from 15. And off the glass. That one's good.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
From deep. Young, no good. Here's Philadelphia. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
And here's Maxey after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Young with the steal. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 5.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Miller. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And it's Miller penetrating. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Well, he timed that block perfectly and got it cleanly without fouling. Nice job.
Now, here is Young. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Verajau's checked in. And he's good on the second. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 11. Here's Embiid. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside of it. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
George, no good. Albuquerque leading by 12. Here's Dawkins, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game. with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Maxey. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Embiid against Thompson. Embiid, no good. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Maxey. Will it go? Rebound by Anderson Varejao. And here's Miller outside. And so it's Albuquerque in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got...
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Edgecombe. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Thompson outside. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
All new players now for Albuquerque. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Paul George comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Eric Gordon. Right side, George. Grimes bounce pass. Another miss by Philadelphia. Albuquerque leading by 20. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Paul George.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
And Albuquerque with the possession. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Embiid inside, Adams defending, and Embiid gets it to go.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's George on the wing. Pass to McCain. And the 3 off target. KD against McCain. KD with the bucket. Durant's got his first bucket in this one. Embiid. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Drains the three-pointer.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness. Recognizing the overcommitment and exploiting.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing down.
Adams' shot is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. George, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 10 points.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Now Embiid, 13 points in the game. From outside the arc. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
In for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre. Tyrese Maxey.
1 second left. And so it's Albuquerque sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Cassell is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Durant. Then it's Bowen. And it's Adams in at the center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Embiid inside. Adams on him. Embiid, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. Here's Bowen. Fires from deep. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From deep, Maxey. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Adams. Fires it up. And it's Lillard missing. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. It's blocked.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
KD's shot is good.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Pass to Oubre. Trying his luck from deep. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Albuquerque. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. That three off the mark. Maxey against Cassell. Maxey kicks to Embiid. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
From deep, Maxey. Cassell grabs the miss.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lillard with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 13 points.
Well, maybe they lost Lillard. We don't normally see him fire up corner threes.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre passes to Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. 17 points in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to Oubre. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Embiid's got 19 points.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for Albuquerque. Dawkins checked in for Adams. Sanders comes in for Kevin Durant. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Bowen. And Trae Young subbed in for Cassell.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Thompson, he's checked in for Lillard. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Edgecombe comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Here's Watford. The 76ers with another miss. In the corner, Sanders with it. Good on the triple.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Here's Embiid. He's got 19. There's the three. The shot missing. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now the 76ers with it on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. A perimeter pair, we'll see Edgecombe and McClain. Joel Embiid out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Lowry in at the one. Clock at 6. Edgecombe, no good. Edgecombe's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Miller. It's good.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Embiid. Offline with his 3. Dawkins kicks to Miller. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Down low. And slam dunk by Watford.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Young passes to Dawkins. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Thompson for 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's McCain on the wing. Covered by Miller. McCain's shot is off. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Dawkins. Miller outside. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Embiid with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Edgecombe with it. Over Young. Embiid wide open. Miller grabs the miss. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Sanders' shot is good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to McCain. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. George comes in for Jared McCain. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, what a basket, no doubt, from deep.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's the 3. Maxey, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. Thompson for 3. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Outside for George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. George has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That's good from Grimes. Adams, he's checked in for Sanders. Both free throws, good from Grimes. And so here's Albuquerque. Young from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
George looking over the floor. And so Albuquerque takes the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank